The ergonomics assessment will provide recommendations for interventions, helping to improve the work setting of workers and thus facilitating successful performance and participation. Whether it be at the office or at a construction site, ergonomic interventions ensure that the work environment is designed in a way to minimize further harm to the injury, so clients are able to work in a setting that supports their maximum potential. Examples of these interventions include possibly creating a new layout of the workspace or modifying work-related tools and devices. It could even involve minimizing distractions. Another commonly performed assessment in work rehabilitation is the functional capacity evaluation. This is basically a standardized test that evaluates a person's ability to participate in work by assessing their physical capacity to perform tasks specific to their work role in the workplace. The worker's strength, mobility, and hours of attendance are identified in the FCE in order to determine whether they have the capacity to meet their workplace demands. After identifying a worker's capacity in terms of strength and mobility in the FCE assessment, a work conditioning program can be implemented as an intervention. Work conditioning uses a systematic approach to restore the performance skills of workers recovering from either long-term injury or illness. The intervention focuses on restoring clients' musculoskeletal and cardiovascular systems, whilst enabling the safe performance of work tasks. This is typically achieved through work stimulation and individualized interventions to improve the physical capacity of the worker. The next assessment we will discuss is the workplace assessment, which is typically used to identify the appropriate work-related tasks the client is capable of performing, whilst also considering their physical, psychological, cognitive, social, and environmental demands of their occupation. The assessment also looks for the tasks that are in need of modification in order to mirror or rather match the capacities of the client, whilst adjusting any tasks that may pose challenges or barriers following their injury. This will be our last intervention for today. The findings of the workplace assessment, which previously identified the appropriate tasks for a client, can be utilized to implement an individualized work transition program. This may entail changing the duties of a client either on a full or temporary basis, or having the client begin with fewer hours and then gradually increase them. The reason for this intervention is because a major concern for clients returning back to work is whether they'll be able to cope. Hence, interventions like this program help to develop and increase the client's ability to participate in and perform work activities. Please have a go at this Padlet activity. It should take you no more than 4 minutes.